It is hard. I mean, the church puts restrictions on you from a connectional body. They want to have. It is easier to sell a married couple, whether they're true in their relationship or whether they're monogamous or not. It is just that, but it's hard being single because individuals always try to trap you. Everybody wants you to meet their daughter, or either they come sit on the front row, spread their leg. I've seen them all in my time there in Chipley. But I maintain that I'm going to be the man that God has called me to be, and that I will not lower my standards and my morals and my values to kind of stoop to any level, but I will maintain a true level of like holiness that I know God will be pleased with.
Okay. Let's talk a little bit about the call of God on your life. And you said that it definitely was some changes and stuff that you had to make, but at the time that God called you, I mean, right where were you, and how did you know, oh my God, I've got to drop these things and pick up my cross, shall we say?
Yeah, I had a few near-death experiences, I call them, where I was looking for the Paul experience on the Damascus Road. So I thought I had to be knocked off a horse and see the bright shining lights. But I realized that everybody has a call, and that I mean, your calling may not be my calling, but that does not diminish my calling or your calling. So I had to search myself. I was actually in a place called Carterville, Gonzales, Louisiana, and I was just finished University of West Florida, and I was over there working in the oil field. I'm making about $1,000 a week being a longshoreman. And in the midst of being in the sea offshore, drilling for Texaco and for all your major oil refineries, I saw a vision of the Lord upon me. And it said, leave, pick up from here. And as you said, carry your cross and go to seminary, prepare yourself. I believe in the present day age, you must be seminary trained because you're dealing with clergy and you're dealing with different parishioners who have various needs of the congregation. And I believe in being a spiritual surgeon because you have so many diverse needs that people always call on a man of God or a woman of God to really attend to what they need. So it has been a struggle, it's been a strain, but I'm so glad that now my struggle is over.
Okay. Now you're AME, which is African Methodist Episcopal. How do you see that denomination being different from others?
Well, first thing, 220 years strong we are, going into our 221st year. We are, unlike a lot of other denominations, we fully accept women. Matter of fact, we have a echo choir union up in the Chipley, Ebro area, and I have vowed to pull out because they would not allow my associate minister, who's a female, into the pulpit of course, one of the churches in my absence. So I don't support any fellowship that does not support women in ministry. And that goes against even some of my local, in the Pensacola area, fathers in ministry. The man who baptized me, I don't want to put anybody business in the street, but I refuse to associate and fellowship with churches that would not allow women in ministry the same rights as myself. Because my thing is, God is the God of the oppressed. Who am I to judge a woman of God, a man of God, who God calls, God does choose and ordain?
Okay, and that's awesome. I know in the AME church it hasn't always been that way, So in fact, I do know of one powerful woman, Reverend Fountain, Ernestine Fountain, and she's powerful. And I know she's gone from different churches to the point now where they've elevated and sent her to even to Gainesville. They send her in to build churches up. So that's awesome to hear that.
And of course, the AME Church has 3 women bishops right now. The first, of course, in the year 2000 was Bishop Vashti Murphy McKenzie, who is a well-known orator and speaker. And